Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Imperator Rome as we are playing as the Roman Republic. So before we get started, I should mention that we will not have a video on Saturday. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to record two today since we'll be recording a few other videos here. As soon as we finish up dinner, we'll be recording a couple more videos. And on Friday, I will be gone for most of the day. I got a few errands to run and then I have a dentist appointment in the late afternoon, getting a crown put on as well as some fillings done. Hopefully that'll be my last dentist appointment for some time, at least for a few months. I'm tired of going to the dentist, man. All this dental work I've had to get done lately. So yeah, I got the dentist appointment there in the late afternoon, so probably not going to be recording then either. So we will not have a video on Saturday, and we will be returning with the series on Sunday. So in today's episode, we'll be continuing our conflict against these three tribes here, one of which I believe we should be able to make peace with now. But before we do that, there's one thing we haven't really messed with in a while, and that is changing up the treasures in some of our holy sites. Now, there's only a couple provinces, there's only one province here that actually has the third one unlocked, and that's just because we haven't really had the political influence available for turning these into metropolises. And of course, that only really unlocks one local bonus. I really don't know if the 100 political influences is worth it just for the bonuses here. Now, of course, you do get the more building slots in those locations as well, but yeah, overall, we've been using that political influence for other things. That's the reason why we only have the two slots open here. However, we haven't really looked at changing any of these for a long time. Here in Roma, I actually like all the ones we have here. However, we do have some research ones, which maybe we didn't have before. Yeah, the local research points here, plus 10%. So I kind of feel like we should put one of those in place instead of one of the ones we currently have. Now I want to keep the population capacity and the assimilation speed. We'll get rid of the pop conversion speed and switch it over to one of the local research points here. We'll do this one here. That also looks kind of cool with the two statues on each side and then the chest here in the middle. I also want to get another local research point bonus here because Ostia actually produces more research points than Rome does, I believe. Yeah, 61.4, while Rome does 41.01. So I think it would be beneficial to put a treasure in there that will boost that for Ostia as well. So as far as which one we should replace, probably the cohort starting experience. We don't really use the levies here very often, so let's go ahead and get that one replaced. There we go, beautiful. So we'll keep the pop assimilation speed here because we do still need to work on assimilating in these locations. And then we're going to go ahead and also change out the one here in this city, the temple to Mars, because we currently have a lot of happiness bonuses, and happiness is actually pretty good there. While if we have, we might not. Yeah, assimilation speed. This is what I want to add there. So let's go ahead and work on assimilating there a little bit more. Over here, this is, assimilation is not really an issue. Could get rid of the local manpower one since manpower is fairly irrelevant. But you know what, guys? The happiness here is actually pretty good. So maybe you might want to instead go with the population growth. So we'll switch that out. And now we're going to try and sue for peace here just to get these guys annexed. It shouldn't be too difficult. It's 6 aggressive expansion though, so that's unfortunate. Luckily we have burned off most of our aggressive expansion, which is the main reason why I want to make peace here, so that we can continue to burn off aggressive expansion. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll likely just get rid of the aggressive expansion here. Again, we'll look just to see if there's any like amazing characters, which there's not. So yeah, we'll just get rid of the aggressive expansion, guys. Alright, fantastic. So with them annexed, we now only have these two here. Now this is who we started the war with, so if we make peace with them, that would make peace with everybody. So we might want to do a separate peace with this tribe to try and get as much control of their territory as possible. However, one issue though is if we made peace separately with them is, we'd have to we wouldn't be able to conquer this territory here without conquering something up here, annexing something up here, because we wouldn't have this territory here yet. So yeah, we can either go for this instead. We obviously can't get all of it. It's just probably too much for the war score. We could just take a peek here. All right, so for them, we can't force them to abandon because they're an ally. I think what happened here is that they were the defensive league. So when they're in the defensive league, it looks like you can make peace much earlier, or maybe even right away. Alright, so we have this battle here that's being finished up. And then we're about to start another one up there. Looks like we might have gained another rival here. This battle has finished up. Pretty good kill-death ratio. Killed about 3,400 of them. So those mercenaries are now on their retreat. I would have preferred if we had been able to like completely get rid of them. So let's go and push forward over here now. And let's see if we have any troops kind of just meandering. Obviously we got a lot of troops on the move right now, going to their locations. Yeah, that should be a good win right there. That was a quick battle. Wasn't too difficult. Killed 1,700. Not quite as good with the kill-death ratio as I was expecting. And I think that was because we crossed a river and fought in the forest. But I want to say we might have got there first. I don't know. I didn't see the stats there. If we had, you would think that the kill-death ratio would have been much better than it actually was. So let's go ahead and have these guys. I think we're going to continue using the Legion here for battling their armies. I think that's the best way to go about doing this, while we wait for these guys to come over here and take over these little unfortified locations here. So we're going to fight those guys there. So let's go ahead and get them engaged here. We might have been planning on fighting them with these guys here, I think. Yeah, that might have been the case. I think it's better to use the Legion, especially the first Legion of all legions. So these guys here will move into this territory. And same with these guys here. Have them all push forward. And what we would want to do with this army is instead have them, see how we do want to go about doing this. I guess we'd have them come over here and take that fortified location. Alright, so hopefully we can get somebody to fight us here. Maybe attack them there. Yeah, I don't think we'd make it over to that unit. So yeah, just waiting for some of these troops to get up there and help them. Also doing that siege currently. And did they get away? It looks like they did get away. Alright, so that's unfortunate. I don't think we're battling anybody there. Can't get those guys engaged. Alright, so we might want to come over here and then attempt to attack those troops there that are currently doing a siege. That might be the best way to go about doing it. Alright, so these guys are trying to take off. We're not going to allow that. Well, I suppose we will allow it. Because we're gonna take this province first, and then we'll move up north. Just make sure we have that capital region here. We also have these troops here. These will be a fighting force, and they're gonna be helping us out against all these armies here, which we're having trouble engaging some of them. I want to attack from this direction so we don't get the river crossing penalty there. We'll engage those 9,000 men. Yeah, a lot of movement happening around here, but not much else. Alright, so we're going to push forward up here. And it looks like our allies are coming up to help. Also, we have these troops coming here. I think we're going to have them go after that location there. Alright, so this battle will happen, though some of them might get away. Yeah, we'll only be engaging the 4,000 there. Okay. We also finished up a siege here. We were able to completely wipe out those 4,000 troops. Alright, that's excellent. And we finished up that siege. So let's go ahead and go to the next location, though I kind of want to use the legions for battle, while we use the rest of the armies for sieging. So what we might want to do instead here is have this guy come over here and do the siege. And then have this guy go up north to engage enemy armies with this legion here. Need to get them all over in this area because it seems like that's where their troops are. That's where they're wanting to fight. Now we could attack here and that would cross a river. We would catch them though. I think we'll be fine as long as more troops don't come. The question is, are we just engaging the 1,000 or are we engaging all of them? The entire 6,400, I can't really tell there. Hard to say. Alright, so these guys coming over here to help out with these battles. Also, Thrace no longer has a governor. Let's going to get somebody appointed here. We do have an unhappy family, or two unhappy families. It would probably be best to select one of them. It looks like this is the, nope, this is the first one as far as, oops, stats go, and that's the one that's going to get placed there. I didn't mean to select them, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we are engaging the full 6,400 there. We are going to get the river crossing penalty and perhaps also a forest penalty. We do have the counter tactics, so that worked out nicely. It looks like no forest penalty, it's just in some plains or whatever. We did get that river crossing penalty though, and we did very good on the kill death ratio, about a 4.0 kill death ratio, not bad. So let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to send them next. We got those 1,500 there. They're not going to be too much of an issue. Let's go over here and stop them from going that way, and then we'll attack these guys. Again, just really trying to wipe out these armies here. And yeah, we'll conquer just about everything so we can try and get the war score as high as possible and be able to take as much territory as possible. Let's go and attack over this way now. This might be a more difficult battle because this is not a legion. It's, you know, it's a levy. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of troops here. I don't know. I guess it depends on those 8,500 go across there. Yeah, it does look like we might have some difficulty with it. I saw it go yellow. We just killed 5,000 troops there, completely wiped them out, only losing 331 of our own, so that was a very good battle. Alright, fantastic. And where is our legion? Right here. So let's see where we want to go next. For engaging these guys, I guess we'll attack right there. Again, just kind of slowly wiping these troops out. These guys are not locked, so they don't have to go there. The question is, the problem is the martial ability. That console is just absolutely garbage. He's got one marshal here, so that's really what the issue is, because we are fighting in the plains. You know, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him fight and see what happens. And their console's an old man as well. It's interesting. So they've taken that location. Let's go to the next one. Get that one taken. And we're currently getting that taken too. So 2 current battles going on here, and it looks like we are winning both of them. So this is the first one, which was not our console, so that's the Legion one. And very, very good kill death ratio there. This one's still ongoing, and as you can see, it does look like we will win, despite the fact that we're facing a Legion right now as a levy. Let's see how we want to go about doing this. I guess we'll just have him go over there, see if he can't engage anybody. And then we're going to bring these troops over here. So this is, let me just see how we're doing that. So this is the Legion that's going to go that way, and this Legion here, we want them to go in that way as well, but let's go and take that one capital location first, since we're over here. Yeah, this battle was a little bit rougher because we were facing overwhelming numbers here. 16,000 against 30,000. Now, we didn't fight them all at the same time, but remember, we also had a really cruddy leader here. His marshal was just garbage. Yeah, they had an average commander against a terrible commander. And so we did take higher casualties than we would have, losing 5,100 troops. That's no small number. But we did kill 10,000, so still a 2.0 kill death ratio despite. So yeah, we'll take that. Alright, we're going to go and take this capital location here. These guys are going to need to repair up and see if we can't engage somebody else with the Legion. Starting taking some casualties here, down by 2,000. Well, that's really not bad considering all of the battles that they have won. I guess we'll go over here. Yeah, see if we can't fight some of those guys. I'll let this 6,000 go over this way since we do have so many troops over here, so many armies. So it's not that big of an issue. Let's go and have these guys push forward here. We want them to fight the 3,500 there, since they do have vastly superior numbers there. And killed almost 3,400, or excuse me, almost 4,000 troops here, losing 263. All right, not bad at all. All right, so again, we're just going to take that location there, and we're going to have these guys go over here. And what we want to do is engage the 20,000 that are on the retreat here. Yeah, they should be very, very weak with that low morale. We might be able to completely wipe them out, actually. Yeah, I think we should be able to completely wipe them out. These guys finished up here. Let's go and have them go after that location. And then we'll have them come over here and grab that one. And we're going to see what we want to do here. Let's let the men roam freely. All right, so that battle is almost over. This one will be starting here soon. We killed about a third of their troops there, losing 687 of our own. And what I really want to do is get those guys engaged. So let's go over this way. I'm not entirely sure where they're retreating to. Completely wiped out 1,500 of those troops. It looks like the rest of the 20,000 are retreating elsewhere. Okay, so we'll have to keep on chasing them down, seeing if we can't find them, catch them. So this army is that heavily damaged army. They took a lot of casualties, so what we want them to do is to go after some fortifications up here in the north. So they'll go after that, while these guys are going to be coming over here to help us fight all these enemy armies. Same thing with these guys here. I'm not entirely sure why I sent them to that location. I don't know if that's a capital location. No, because the capital's right there. I don't know why I sent these guys over here. I know they came over here to fight, but why that particular province, I'm not sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all these troops moving west to fight the rest of these armies. We'd really like to get them completely destroyed so then we can just conquer the rest of this territory without much resistance. Alright, so they're going after that. Just make sure all the units are moving. And then, not sure where they're going. Maybe over here? To that? Okay, over to that location. That's where they're going. So we're going to want to attack that location next. So actually, we'll just go ahead and push all the way over there, and eventually we'll engage those several thousand troops there. Still trying to get this 20,000 engaged here. Not sure where they're retreating to. Are they all retreating up to that location? Yeah, not sure. Alright, another 4,500 there that we're going to have to get destroyed. Let's push forward over here. And yeah, I think they all are going over to there. That could be a problem. We might want to start marching the Legion over there. If they send so many troops over here, you know, this is not a very good army here. So if we put them over there, they might not do that well alone. So we'll send the Legion there to help them out. Okay, so let's just make sure everybody's still doing something. Have them go and work on that location next. And yeah, if we just wipe out all the armies here, then it's over. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're all going to go over to that location. So hopefully our Legion can get there quick enough. It's hard to say. Alright, so they're going over to there. And where do we have these guys coming to? I guess we'll have them take that province there. There's some food problems here. Okay, that's not surprising. These guys are starving. There's just too many people here. These guys... Okay, so it's just these guys that don't have any food. This one is fine. Okay, well the 3,000 can just go take a different location then. We'll have them over here and take that one for us. Although maybe we want to go and get them food first. Let them sit over here and try and collect some food, since we control the capital region there. Alright, so wiped out the 199 troops there, but they're going to keep on retreating over there. They won't have much morale, so they'll be an easy win. But the question is, like, you know, can we continue to win against some of these larger armies? I guess it depends on, well, yeah, like that 20,000 is the one I'm worried about. So far, we're doing pretty good wiping them out, though. Got some stability from this event here as well, and we will trade with them. But yeah, I'd love to take as much as possible from these countries, these tribes. Looks like we'll be engaging those 2,400 here. We did wipe out those 1,100, and here comes the 22,000. Again, we have the Legion on the way, so we'll see if they're even going to be necessary. And then we have that 7,200 there that still need to get dealt with as well. All right, let's have these guys come over to... Ooh, let's see how we want to do this. I know that we have an army going to that fort, so let's send this army... Although this is the first Legion, they really ought to be fighting instead. So you know what, let's send these guys to go chase down that army. See if we can't get them engaged. We're fighting those guys. It's going to be a nice, easy battle. 2,800 wiped out. Fantastic. It looks like we were winning this battle here. Well, never mind. That was just against a couple thousand. The whole 20,000 isn't there yet. Again, I'm not sure how well we'll do against the 20,000. We did finish up that siege finally. That took a long time. Yeah, quite a long time to get that done. Alright, so let's go ahead and have... Oh, it looks like they've expanded. Yeah, they've taken all this territory up here. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, they didn't have that before. Alright, well, let's get them... I guess just taking these capital locations. We already have 2 going to the forts. Could go over to that last fort there to get the points higher if necessary. Yeah, I guess we'll send those guys over there. We'll see if it's even, you know, something we had to do. Alright, so we're going to see if we can't fight them there. We have the Legion that should arrive not long after. And we'll do the let the men roam freely here. Alright, so let's see where we want to send these guys. We'll send them up over to here, though that fort is unfortunately blocking us. Alright, so what we're going to want to do then in this case is just go ahead and assault the fort. Why can't they? Yeah, we'll just go this one for now. So we'll assault that, see if that will be enough to seize control there. And wiped out another 667. The 19,000 are there. Yeah, they might be able to win even without our assistance. I don't know. Looks like we should be able to fight those guys there. Awesome. Yeah, and they might have been able to win even without the Legion's help. Just morale's just so low. This siege is finished up now that we've done the assault. Let's go ahead and go over to this location next. Well, these guys come on over here. We're just trying to take these easy unfortified capital locations now. Alright, so it did not wipe out those 19,000. Not surprising, there's just too many of them. So now we're going to need to go chase them down. With these guys here, they can just go take that location unless our allies do that for us. While the Legion's going to... I guess they'll go to that location too, just in case that's where they retreat to. You'd assume they would either retreat there or a bit farther out over here, because they got to retreat somewhere that doesn't have an enemy troop. We did take that location already. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move over to... I thought we had somebody going towards the fort, but maybe not. You know what? I think this is what we need to do. We need to take these guys and have them go to the fort. And then this army here... we'll go over to there. Alright, so I should be able to wipe those 4,000 something troops out. I don't know if we'll completely destroy them. Let's hope we do. No, we did not. Killed 1,400 of them. Okay, so now they're on the retreat again. Which way are they going? Okay, so now they're going over this way. They might be retreating to that location right there. I would not be surprised if that's exactly where they're going. So these guys should be getting food now. It's not a lot, though, so we'll just keep them here for now. There's not really much else to do with them. Yeah, everybody might be retreating over to that province right there now. It's one of the few locations that hasn't been taken. No, these guys are retreating somewhere else. Okay. I think these guys... I don't know if anybody's going over here. We'll send these guys. And we will trade with them. Alright, so yeah, just going after unfortified locations now. A couple forts left. These are the two main ones we want to take. We're sitting at 73 for the total war score. And that one province over here is finally starting to lose loyalty again. We were ticking it up for a time, but it's back to going down, which is a shame. Remember, we're saving our money and our political influence to get another Great Wonder. We are currently building a Great Wonder and have 3,900 days remaining, so it's going to take some time to get that done. And as all those trade routes are ended, we have to hope that the AI will take care of it. I kind of doubt it, though. So we have engaged the troops where they retreated to. I did expect them to retreat there, and so we fought them there and killed about another 1,000 or so of them. Alright, so just about got everybody in one of these provinces now. They're going over to that one, so I think that location is the last one to be taken, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it looks like. Alright, so we currently have 2 armies that need a location to go to. These are the ones that took the high casualties here. So let's have them go over there. While this army, oh well, these guys are pretty cruddy. So we'll have them go over there. These guys will go over this way, just in case that one army that's going to be doing that siege gets attacked here. Alright, so everybody should be moving. Well, we have one army here on the 1st Legion not moving. I think they're assigned to take that capital, which they just finished up. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything left for them to do. They might just come over here with hopes that we'll engage somebody, an enemy army. But the next battle's probably gonna be over here. So what I'm assuming they'll start retreating over there. Now they could retreat over to these locations where we're sieging. That's a possibility as well. We did get the Civic advance. All right, so how many are left? The martial and the religious one for this branch, level 22. Let's go and see what we wanted to get here. See what's available. I don't remember which route we were going down. That's right, we're getting the trade routes here. So that is going to give us... Okay, so Ostia is now going to be the world port rather than Carthage. Okay. So Rome's not an option to become the world port because, you know, it's not a port. So that was probably why Carthage got picked, because it was one of our biggest ports. But Ostia has grown quite a bit as we've like built wonders there and done other things as well. You know, they also have a temple there. And so they've become one of our most important provinces, probably our second most important province after Roma. And so they are now going to become the world port, increasing local tax and population capacity. And we're also going to get the capital import routes +2 with this. So this is a pretty good one, guys. Yeah, super helpful. With that, we now have 2 more trade routes to go for, and there's really not a lot of choices. We're really just going to have to get some... Yeah, we'll get some grain for the food bonus. And then just looking for somebody that we're not going to like conquer immediately. So get some grain for the food bonus, and I guess the other bonus would just be like a local or even some money. Because I really don't need anything throughout this area. I suppose we could boost the taxes up. Yeah, we'll boost the taxes up. Why not? Although it does require us to trade with Thrace, which is a future enemy. So might not want to do that. Maybe just population output. You trade for the elephants here. That increases population output by +3%. Though that's... Yeah, maybe we don't want to do that, because that's not a foreign route. Could do horses for +1%, but that's really not that exciting. I guess we'll do it anyway. Just anything to get some bonuses. This is with Thrace as well. Okay. Well, if we have to trade with Thrace, then might as well trade for the iron. It's worth more. Okay. So we are being sieged here. Somehow they got behind us. Alright, not entirely sure how that ended up happening. And they do have 16,000 troops over there. So no small number. We would have the train bonus for the marsh. So we're going to want to attack with a decent legion here. Let me see who we got. Probably one of the first legion. I don't know who'd get there first, honestly. Alright, so that's not a first legion. Alright, so I think we'll have to send these guys here down there. Yeah, we're going to send... They're done. So let's send them down here. Whichever route is the closest here, the quickest. Looks like that way is. And then we're also going to send these guys down here as well. Now, I don't know if they'll be able to win on their own. We're eventually going to need to move all the legions down here anyways. Because I don't know that we'll be able to annex all this territory. That'll be a lot of aggressive expansion. I don't even know if I want all this territory either. Alright, so this legion's done here. I don't think there's much left to do. I think... Yeah, we have those guys taking that there. This 15,000 is about to attack us here. And these are not very good, but I don't know, they might be able to do okay. I suppose we'll see. Maybe I should move the legion over there. I wasn't expecting them to retreat right there. So we got the martial advances. And next we're going to be working on something for the siege ability. We'll go for the Scorpio here. And we no, I was going to say we should be able to get siege ramps. Looks like we have to have one of these two. So we'd have to get siege towers, and then we can do the siege ramps. So that'll give us 2.5% for the siege ability. Make sieges a little bit quicker. That's the idea anyway. That location has been taken. Let's go over here just in case they lose that battle and we need to go help them. And then these guys here can, I suppose, push on over to... I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is all uncolonized territory, so we could just push into it. Guess we'll go over here. But I think we're just about done with this war, guys. In fact, we might not even attack them there. We might just end it here soon. We do have that fort to be taken there before we'd be able to take over this territory here. We do have that army that's currently moving over there to do that. We did finish up that battle. We took actually a really good kill-death ratio. I was about to say we took some higher casualties, but yeah, that's really not too bad when you consider the fact that this is mostly light infantry. Now, we did finally finish up one of these sieges. Here we go, that one right there. All right, so that's excellent. So let's go over here now. I think we might actually already have somebody going over there, so let's have this guy come over here. And yeah, that'll work out. All right, so bringing these troops down here, I don't think we'll get there before the end of the siege, actually. Yeah, because unfortunately they've been there for some time. And it's going to take us a while to get down there. We also have 4.3 thousand men sitting there, so that's a problem. This 15,000 should be able to win. Where's the other part of the Legion? Oh, it's right here, so they'll make it there first. Let's have them wipe out these guys real quick. I think that one army will likely be enough. That'll force them on the retreat. We'll see where they go next. But yeah, I think they might end up winning that. I kind of want to get this siege here done. What we might do is just assault it, just to get it done. Let's go ahead and again hit the financial boost. Yeah, I feel like let's take a look at what we would get in this peace treaty. And whether we need to do a separate piece or anything, because I don't know how much this is going to cost. But I do want to get all this taken. I prefer to get it all taken down here too. I mean, this is not too bad on points, but the, yeah, we are going to have some trouble with the aggressive expansion. So we'll get the rest of that province there, and then I assume we'd want to get at least some of this up here on the borders. Could get the territory here for when we attack Thrace, and then also don't have to worry about that tribe there any longer. Let's see, oh, yep, one little territory there we need to take. 50 aggressive expansion right now, guys. It's going to be kind of high. This 58 total points, so we do have more points. I guess we could take more territory up along our current borders here. And they would not agree to all this. They wouldn't agree to give us this one here, so we'd have to, like, take at least a little bit of it out to get them to agree. Might have to take that entire province, in fact. And then it got messed up. Great. That's awesome. Alright, so we now know where we have to stop. Now this time, let's make sure we grab everything. Alright, so yeah, I want to get all this. We already decided to get the territory up along here. And get that one there. So could just have some nice flat borders over here with this tribe and then not get too much aggressive expansion. And then maybe do something else with them. I don't think we can make them into a subject. Yeah, that would just be far too many points, so there's no way that is happening. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, but yeah, not really an option. Because it would be, like, extremely expensive. We can see if we can't get them to release anybody. No. Can't get them to release anybody here. So yeah, there's really no other option other than taking territory. I don't know that I want to take any more of this. Like, the way the borders would look here is pretty nice because it's right here up on the mountains. And then you can find them at the mountain passes. This is a big old tribe, though, so reducing their overall power would be helpful. Could just take the territory. Yeah, you could just take this territory here and then leave them the rest since can't take anymore. They won't accept it. This will be 64 aggressive expansion, putting us at 69, so some of the highest we've been at. It's going to take us a long time to burn that off. But yeah, I guess we'll do that. I want to reduce this tribe's power some. Could have did a separate peace treaty with them and gotten a bit more. I think that's fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Obviously, it's not the greatest borders here, but could be much, much worse. So let's get these guys where we can disband all the levies. Legions obviously need to return home. So this is that Gaelic one. We're going to bring them back over to here. Just make sure all the levies aren't moving. And then go ahead and disband them all. Should get a good chunk of military experience. Yeah, that's going to let us... nice. Yeah, we can get a tradition. Okay, so with all the legions, let's make sure they're moving back home. And so this is the first legion, and we're going to want to use them wherever we're going to fight next. I guess it doesn't really matter because we won't be able to have a war for some time. But I think the next conflict will be up along here. So I guess we'll just keep them over here then. Just make sure they can fit somewhere, like right there. Yeah, that'll work out fine. So with these guys, same thing. Just kind of put them somewhere they can fit. But we don't want them all in the same province because then they're eating too much damn food. So maybe have, is there any spots up along here where they can sit? Yeah, we'll put them right there. And, I thought I'd already moved these guys over to here. Maybe I hadn't. Maybe there's a different unit I moved. Let me just take a peek here. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't see anybody else. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and get a tradition picked. We're going to want to continue down the Greek kingdoms. Okay, so yeah, of course, can't do that one. This is all the naval ones. I don't know that we want those right now. Reducing heavy cav maintenance would be helpful. Or you could go after light infantry discipline. I'm tempted to go that route. Let me just see what's over here. Okay, this one's pretty good too. This would result in us getting a bunch of freemen, and then we'll have increased morale for our armies. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this one. So we'll start working on the other Greek branch, and we now have a new governor location here. So let's go to get somebody appointed, and we don't have any unhappy families, so could really put anybody here. Might want to put this guy. Let me take a look at the technology leaders and see if there's anybody here needs to be rotated out. I don't think so. I think we got all our best guys here, except for right here. There might be somebody better here eventually, not yet. Okay, so that means we can go and put that one guy in place here. He's from a family. He's a very good finesse, and he's just would help increase the monthly civilization here, which is definitely necessary. Good loyalty, no corruption. I think he's a good fit. Okay, so we'd want to increase this up to speed 5. And yeah, we'll trade with them for now. We are going to want to wrap up all these little tribes here. Maybe that'll be our goal as we, burn off aggressive expansion before we do our next big conflict, which would be against Thrace. Now, what we might do is attack these guys first, and then attack Thrace. Might be the better way to do it. I don't know. It's obviously going to be some time from now. We do get the religious advances. Let's see what we're lined up to get here next. 0. So this is a plus 6% for state religion happiness, plus 10% national manpower, and plus 6% national citizen output. So pretty darn good. All right, excellent. So I think that might be the last one we do here. Yeah, I think that's going to be all that we're going to be doing on the religious advances. And we'll trade with them. Why not? Another governor died. Apparently he was murdered. Okay, we'll do this one. We'll lose a little bit of popularity, and now we need to replace that governor. We do have an unhappy family, Cornelius family. So let's see if there's anybody there that's okay. This guy's not too bad, Decimus. Put him in place there. All right, excellent. So we got that one practice event again. This one is for the Gallic Legion. All right, well, that's not one of the better ones, but eventually want to get it for everybody. And yeah, we'll trade with these guys here. So yeah, it's going to be some time of burning off aggressive expansion, guys. We're going to have to work on that for a while. We're probably going to have some loyalty issues we're going to have to deal with. But we decided to get a Great Wonder next. As soon as we get that influence up to, I guess, 180 is what we'd need to get it at. But we might want to boost stability. No, it's 105. I'm not going to do that one. We'll just have to lose some. But we will do once it ticks down, we'll do the cheaper one for the 44 or whatever it is. Let's go and get somebody appointed here, and it's fine to select somebody from an unhappy family. Looks like we don't have any unhappy families, so we could put anybody in place here, but we'll put a family member. I think that's the best way to go about doing this. And we will do, I guess the best guy available here, we'll do this guy. And it seems that I did miss one of their provinces here. Damn it. Yeah, we missed one. That's a shame. We could have got that. All right, so yeah, I missed one of them. That seems to be a theme here. We continue to miss provinces. We missed these two with that tribe here in Gaul, and then we missed this one as well. So yeah, we keep missing locations. Could have been taken. Yeah, that's a real bummer, because that will require like a whole new war unless they ally with somebody who we're going to attack. I don't really like using any political influence right now. Nah, I think we're going to keep the political influence, guys, even though I know the stability is necessary. We're not going to trade with them, even though I don't actually have any beef with them. I don't think we'll be expanding that way. You know, our next goal, of course, is over here. We got to get this taken, but got to burn off some of that damn aggressive expansion first before we attack anybody else. Because, yeah, I'm trying to keep it from getting so darn high. We could be training troops as well. We should be training troops. Suppose we could get roads throughout all this territory. Do we have any cities there? There are actually some cities. Oh, maybe not. These are not in our possession. So there is no cities throughout this territory, which means it's going to be very difficult to keep control of it all. It's going to be more locations where we're going to have to, although the loyalty actually isn't low in many of these, in some of these areas anyway. Okay, yeah, that's really not that bad. Some of them are ticking down kind of fast. But yeah, with the lack of cities, we are going to have some issues there. Let's trade with these guys. Guess we'll trade with both of them. Yeah, we got a ton of new resources here, but he's going to want to trade for. He's going to want all our goodies. So yeah, this would be the next area I'd want to conquer as soon as aggressive expansion gets low enough. Though, if we're not going to fight them, if we're going to fight Thrace first, I mean, you can go either way. But if we were to attack Thrace first, then it would make more sense to try and like wrap these guys up. And they wouldn't be very much aggressive expansion either, which is the main thing that's going to be stopping us from attacking anywhere. Is this a new route, or is this a route that we lost and I just missed it? There's also the wine issue here again. God damn it. So sick of this. Again, I'm almost to the point where I just want to like decline all wine trades from the capital. We need to sort this wine trade good, don't we? So yeah, let's find the wine from the capital and cancel it again for the 50th time. I don't know how many times we've done this. Of course, it doesn't tell us what round it is or what happened here. Looks like we had a commander die. I'm not seeing any routes that we lost. Food is good. So I think we could trade for anything here. I don't know where the trade route came from, though. Okay, well, we'll just kind of take a peek, see what's available here. Maybe look for a good bonus. Again, happiness is completely unnecessary. It doesn't really help us at all. So yeah, I might want to go after something that actually does help us, like iron. Although there's nobody to trade with for iron except for our own locations here. Could go for the horses, I suppose. Again, this is all with Thrace, so it's going to get canceled the moment we declare war on them. But we could set those routes up later, deal with it. So this legion needs a new appointee. So this is the Magna Grecian one. So let's go and get somebody over there. And might want to select it from that family. Or you could just do the best character. And that might be what we want to do. Just get the best character here. Put him in place. And if the other family's unhappy, maybe we'll just put him into this location here. If they've got an okay character here. Yeah, he's like a level 3. He's just absolutely garbage. Okay, so it might be better to put them in place somewhere else. Because we do have some families that have excess offices. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Blue, yellow, and red. So that we could just put anybody in place here, guys. Blue, yellow, and red. We got a lot of yellow family positions here. I've been trying to get them grateful, but it's just so difficult because I got to have the 6 extra positions, so it's damn near impossible. Let's see. This is a level 6 guy. There's nobody from a family here, but you know, I really want to get the taxes up, so we'll replace this character here, put a level 9 there. And then, yeah, just take some one of their other positions as well. So maybe this one here. Let me see if there's anybody really good here. Nope, nobody really good here. So yeah, from here we just want to put somebody from the unhappy family, whoever. Level 3. And we do need to get the commander placed here, and then get them drilling again. These guys are not drilling either, so we're gonna want to fix that. Just get everybody drilling. Because yeah, we could really boost that military experience up quite a bit if we got all these armies drilling here. So that should be everybody. Yeah, we don't have anybody in Africa. And again, we'll have to go with this one here. I don't know where this guy leads. So we're gonna need to take a peek at that. All right, so he's in the first legion. Okay, so he'd be in one of these two armies here. So that's 15,000. It's 15,000 as well. Oh no, that's not the first legion. It's this one right here. So it seems he got one light infantry. I'm not entirely sure what else he got here. Yeah, he got 5 units, didn't he? Yeah, he got 5 units. I'm not sure what he got though. Let me just double check here. Maybe I was gonna say archers. Wasn't engineers or cav. Could have been heavy infantry. Could have been the elephants as well. That's a possibility. Yeah, because that's a lot of elephants. Yeah, maybe you got elephants. Well, let's go and get rid of some of the elephants then. Get rid of 2 elephants. We'll also get rid of that 1 light infantry and then maybe some archers or something. Or even some of the heavy infantry. I suppose you could do that as well. Get rid of like 1 archer, 1 heavy infantry. I'm still looking for the light infantry. I guess we just do it through here. Alright, so let's go and get rid of all these guys here. And to pay for them. Well, you could have kept them there, but everybody but the light infantry. But man, troop numbers is really not the issue. Although in that last war, we were required to raise up the levies because we just didn't have enough troops to get it done. So we might want to, before the next big war, like against Thrace here, we might want to increase our legion numbers finally. So we could go with a merciful character, boosting happiness here. Yeah, we'll go here with this guy. I think that'd be useful since these are, you know, again, areas where we have had some loyalty issues in the past. And what we might want to do is make sure that we don't have any provinces getting too disloyal. I'm taking a look at this in a while. Yeah, you can see here, now they've already gotten the governor policy in the right spot. We can change these ones though. It kind of sucks because I know we need to save the influence, but can't let them get too out of control. Alright, we will accept the trade with our subject. And another governor, the governor of Asia, has died. He was murdered, in fact. Alright, so let's go and get him replaced. And again, might just go with a family member here. That family has so many characters. It's been so easy to like get many positions for him. We did not look at the consulship for a while, but it looks like it went into a decent character's hands. Yeah, he's not bad at all. I did, of course, lose some stability from that. So let's go and get him replaced. And no unhappy families here. Again, you're just seeing that the Decius family just has so many characters for these positions. All right, so with him replaced, and that's a decent character for that position. Try and get the aggressive expansion. The problem, of course, is his statesmanship so low, so we were not going to get as big of a boost as we were getting there. Go ahead and trade with them, and let's take a look at the new console. Let's see how this is. The co-console is way better. Yeah, he would have been a much better choice here. All right, so that's kind of a shame. He is a bit younger, a couple years younger than his co-consul, but yeah, overall he's not the youngest man either. He's ambitious, he's good-natured, he's arbitrary, and he's wise. So other than the wise, the rest of these aren't really all that helpful for us as a ruler. That's kind of a shame. Not a good selection of traits there. And we're going to tell them no, because we would eventually need to attack them. Now, I don't know who all they're allied to, just that tribe there, though they are part of a defensive league. So when we attack them, we'd be able to wipe out them, that little tiny province tribe, and then this one as well. We'll be able to get all those guys taken care of at the same time. We do actually have some barbarians here. Okay. So a lot of people ask me, why am I sending this legion? Like, you know, I bring these guys over here to attack them rather than raise up the levy. I've had people ask me several times why I've been doing it this way. You know, I just grab them and send them after them instead of raising up the levy. When raising up the levy would be more efficient than stopping them from training, and then the time it takes for them to walk over there as well, which, you know, can take a lot of time and result in them taking quite a few provinces and enslaving some people before we even get there. Well, here's the thing. I'm doing it out of more out of ease and quickness than I am out of efficiency's sake, guys. So if we look at sending the Legion over there, I get to grab the troops, I just take them off training here, and then I attack. And we might have to readjust their route along the way. And then when they're done attacking, I then send them back to where they're supposed to go and start them training again. It's super, super easy. It's not very efficient, but it's super easy. Now let's take a look at the levies if we were to do the same thing with the levies and why I'm not using levies. Well, first of all, we have to figure out where the hell these levies are at. So, you can look at their numbers because this is 9,000 troops. Raising up 2,000 troops, which is the lowest number they could be, isn't going to be helpful at all. So you'd actually have to find them on here first. And sometimes that can be difficult if you don't know what the region is, which if I'm just scrolling through here, and see if I can, it's right here. So you can see their total troops here. Yeah, they have like 3,000 troops. So raising the levy up here would not be helpful. So now you got to figure out where the next closest levy is, and if you can raise that up and it would be enough. Well, that's the next one. That wouldn't be enough either. So you got to figure out where the hell the levy is and how many levies you have to raise up. And then once you do figure it out, well, then you click on the map and raise them up. And then you got to send them the same way as you have to send the Legion. You got to send them over there. And then when they're done, you got to go back and do it and disband them. So it's so many more clicks. It's so much more to be done. That's the reason why I don't just raise the levies up, guys, to take care of barbarians. It's more efficient for sure, but this is far easier. Just grab the Legion and send them over there, and then when they get over there, we'll defeat them. And when it comes to the efficiency, does it matter at this point? That's the real question. Do we need to spend all that time doing all those clicks at this point in the game? Like, it just seems kind of irrelevant, right? Like, I mean, what do we care? We're this massive, huge power here just dominating the Mediterranean world. And that sucks. So this character's just going to get a bunch of money, this researcher here. Where we get a research penalty for 60 months? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, we'll have to go with that, guys. That's a real shitty one. Again, it wouldn't be as expensive if it wasn't for how much money we're currently earning. And with this one, we'll go with... who is this? Okay, this is our consul. Yeah, we could just take the popularity hit. Alright, so now we're going over to this way. Yeah, but again, not very efficient. Look at how many places he's taken. He might get 3 places before we even get there. And enslave all those people. It's just not... it's not an efficient way to do this. But again, I don't care about efficiency. You destroy them and then I send them back. It's that simple. It's just easier. And that's really, when I get to this point in the game, or really just the mid-game, honestly, then I stop caring so much about efficiency. And I care more about what's quicker, what's easier. And so that's the reason why we're sending legions to go take care of barbarian armies when it might be more efficient to use the levy. Now up here it might not have been, just because there's no large levies close up. You'd have to send the capital levy. I think would be the closest one that'd be large enough to have dealt with them. Now we know where they're at, and they're not that far away, so it wouldn't even have been more efficient in this particular case. Now in most cases it is more efficient because the levy's closer. But again, you got to figure out how large they are and make sure they're big enough. Let's go and get a new governor over here. That's really how I play once we get to this late game. I just don't care so much about efficiency because it's kind of irrelevant. Now, we have no good families characters here. Alright, I guess we'll take a level 9 guy and put him in place. Look at this, 17 years old, level 9 finesse, level 7 martial. He's really not all that bad, and very good loyalty. Yeah, I'll put him in place, I suppose. And not trading with them. Yeah, we just bring them back over here and set them up to train again. Super easy, man. We're no longer importing silk. Okay, but that's not in the capital. It's not an issue. We almost have enough political influence here. Got the damn granaries raided again, so we're probably going to be short on money now to get what I want to get, because we've had, what's that, like 3 or 4 events in a row that have costed us stupid amounts of money. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. I suppose we could be making more money by not paying for the fleets or the forts, since we're not at war or anything like that. So yeah, we could be making a lot more money. Yeah, I should have did that a while ago. Tell them no. We'll trade with them though. Though again, I assume we'll be attacking all these tribes here as we get the aggressive expansion low enough. And unfortunately, the consul got cancer. Anytime we get a decent consul, he is quickly made shoddy. Wow, that's lovely. Alright, the Thrace is having a crisis. That's a good thing. And we can colonize over here as well. Speaking of colonizing, we've had these areas here we have just not been able to colonize. I guess we'll take a peek over here and see if there's not anything we can do just to get this done. I don't know how long ago this popped up, but it looks like we can finally colonize over there. So we're done over here. Finally, it took a long time. Of course, we finished up over there as well. So now the question is, can we get this area here finished up? It seems like the pops are all moving out of this location. Maybe what we need to do is build something that make them want to come here. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like they're leaving. Like we build it and then they just leave. Or excuse me, move the pops and then they just leave. Yeah, we can move a Roman here. I mean, he's not the right faith. There's a lot of people to be removed here. So yeah, we'll try and do this, guys. Again, really need to do the Roman Hellenic first before anybody else. Not seeing any more here. Again, the key is to get the faith and the culture to be the dominant one here. We're up to 9 pops. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other ones, guys. There's a few other Hellenic, I suppose. That's not really going to help much, though. Yeah, none of that's going to help us much. So yeah, you still can't colonize here. We just don't have the Roman pops, guys. Alright, so that's a shame. And I don't think there's any additional locations here. Any additional pops we can pull over here that aren't coming from over there. So yeah, very limited over here, guys. Just can't really get that done. So that's all Egyptian territory. And I don't really care enough over here to mess with the colonization. There's a lot of colonization that needs to be done up there, obviously. So yeah, it'll slowly get done. We now have enough political influence for getting a Great Wonder. But we don't have enough money, I don't think. We can try and find out exactly how much money we need, and then what we could do is also just spend any political influence that's above the 180 that we need, just to keep the 180 in reserve. So, where do we want to build the next Great Wonder? You know what, actually I guess I'll leave that up to you guys. Where do you think we should build the next Great Wonder? Obviously we have one in Rome, we have one in Austria as well, you can see it right there. And then we also have the Great Wonder that we're building over here, the new pyramid. So that's a Great Wonder for North Africa. And so yeah, the question is, where should we build the next one? You know, we could always build one over here. This is a large province. A lot of choices. Could build one in Sicily somewhere. Could build one over here in Greece. That'd be an option. Or Macedonia, although I think, no, they have one here, but not one in the capital region there. Might be better to build it somewhere here in Italy, though, because we only have 2 Great Wonders over here, so why not build another one? So yeah, we could build another Great Wonder over here. Let me know, guys. What do you guys think? Where should we put the Great Wonder? So yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' input in regards to location, as well as what type of Great Wonder, names, and I guess you could provide input on the bonuses as well. I kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing for the bonuses already. But yeah, you can put forth some input on that as well. So post that down in the comments below. So hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next episode, which remember will not be until Sunday. So I'll see you then, and thanks for watching.